So anyways, we had a break. So can we go with the feedback for the strategy till yeah, Shilpa is back. Shilpa, you want to have a feedback on strategy, then move to discovery?
यार साथ साथ में कर लेते हैं, फिर टाइम वेस्ट हो जाएगा. My point is just the point that we.
Okay,
so let's do the discovery session.
So good morning, Ranadeep. How are you?
Yeah, good morning. Great, feeling great after yesterday's call. Thank you for inviting me for today's call.
Glad to see you. Glad to see your smiling face. And now that we are friends, I'm so happy that this call will definitely be a call of your life when you'll certainly understand of where are you coming from and what potential you carry. To explore life in a better way, to live in a better way, and to make a best version of it.
Mute, Vinay, unmute yourself. Yeah, fine.
So, Ranadeep, are you living? Where are you living right now? Which place are you living?
Yeah, I belong to the state of West Bengal. I live near to the capital city, Kolkata, with my family. Yeah.
Okay. And do you know Calcutta is a place? You pronounce it at Kolkata, right? Is it Kolkata or is it Calcutta?
It was Calcutta. The word changed to Kolkata a few years back. Just how Madras becomes Chennai and Bombay becomes Mumbai. So Calcutta becomes Kolkata.
Okay, I still call it Calcutta. From today, I'll call it Kolkata. So thank you for correcting me. So I think Kolkata, I can only see two things there. One is those yellow taxis. Am I right? Yellow taxis are all over.
Still there. Yeah.
I think I love that. I love that scene and vision. Whenever I think about that place. And the other thing I remember is some temple. If I'm not wrong, some temple which is very, very sacred, and a lot of people come from all over the world and visit that place. Am I right?
There are quite a few. I don't know. There's a Kalighat temple. Then there's
This is the one I was mentioning. I have been here, and that's how I remember this place. So yes, I'm looking forward for another visit. Who knows? I may just land up in your house. How about that?
Yeah, you're most welcome.
Thank you. So, Ranadeep, I would ask your permission to. I want to ask you some meaningful questions.
Okay.
So, do I have the permission?
Yes, please.
Okay. So, Ranadeep, there are around 3 areas in our lives. For example, wealth, health, and relationships. Okay.
Right.
And generally, mass of the community, the people have areas of concern in these areas. So if I ask you from 1 being the lowest and 10 area. So I would like to have the permission from you, whether you would be sharing or how would you scale your health, wealth, and relationships.
So start with health. I will give it 6 because I being a sportsman, I think I have a lot of peak to climb when it comes to health and fitness. And then as far as wealth is concerned, I will give it 4. I think at the present moment I will give it 4. I think there's not many things to achieve. And
Okay.
when it comes to relationships, I think I will give it 8. I think, yeah, I think I will give it 8.
Wow. Relationship is 8. Absolutely great. So you mentioned health is 6 and wealth is 4, right?
Right.
So your area of concern is certainly wealth, and then
Hmm.
we'll reach the health as well. So how are you? How do you think that it's 4? Could you
Uh,
share something about? Yeah.
because I am married for the past 6.5 years and I'm still living in a rented apartment.
Okay.
Although I am about to build my first house, I already have
Okay.
started that. It was also one of my dream. It was my dream of my wife to have our
Okay.
house. So I'm on my way towards fulfilling that dream. But
Okay.
apart from that, see, I'm working in the banking sector. Although it's a government job, public sector bank, secure job, the salary is also very good. Many facilities are there, but apart from that, I don't have. You don't have it. What I will say properties, bank balances, maybe ancestral something. I don't have anything. Whatever I have is this my job. That's nothing I have. So I think I need to you know
Okay.
uh, look out for
So,
more opportunities in order to.
you mentioned that your salary is quite good. You're quite happy with that. However, you don't have any security, savings, and bank balance, right?
Yeah.
And that's why you're not able to get your dream house, which is your wife's dream. That is a beautiful house, and you're staying in a rented area, and that's your area of concern. Absolutely correct. Am I understanding?
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Right. So now, Ranandeep, coming to your health, how is it 6?
How is it? See, for the past 3 years, I have been going through one problem than the other. Three
Right.
years back, I got jaundice. Mm,
Right.
then I suffered 2 accidents. Then I got to know
Okay.
that I have a disease related to the liver, uh,
Okay.
which is that's called the IBD. That's the IBD. And I carry
Okay.
IBD. So,
Okay.
it's a bit concern because doctor said that I have to live a restricted life for the rest of my life. Well,
Okay.
I'm a foodie. I love to eat.
Okay.
But there was a time when I thought of doing a marathon or something like that. I'm very passionate about that Ironman's competition.
Mm-hmm.
But somehow or the other, I don't think my health is permitting me to achieve even 10% of the
Mm-hmm.
fitness that an Ironman's competition needs for.
How many kilometers you intend to run for a marathon?
I have to start with a half marathon because maybe 21 kilometers for a half marathon.
Right.
So
20 kilometers.
if I can
Yeah.
compete, if we complete a half marathon, then I think I can look for a full marathon. But before that, I need to
How,
complete the half marathon.
how many kilometers can you run if I ask you today?
See, I'm 35 now, and the banking job is all about sitting for 10 to 12 hours. Then there's a traveling for 2 hours more. I think 15 to 16 hours just goes by like that. And now, if you say that I even 2 to 3 kilometers, I can stretch, but not more than that at the present moment.
Right. Approximately 3 kilometers you can run today. You're intending to run for at least 20 kilometers, and
Yeah,
marathon is something you're looking
42.
forward, but however, your health has to be intact. That's how you will be able to achieve. Right. Right.
Right.
I got relationship seems to be quite great, 8, but I'm sure you would want to go ahead with a 10. You would want it to be a 10, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Ranandeep, can I request you to close your eyes right now?
Okay.
Can I? Can you please share 3 of the most important wishes of your life, which is in your heart, which you have been intending to manifest since years, and it has not happened yet, but you're so desperately excited to let that happen in your life, starting from wish one. You have
Yeah.
an Aladdin. There is a genie just across you and asking you about your wish. Please go ahead with wish number one.
Well, my first wish will be to, build my sports school. You know, I'm so passionate about sports, but there were so many scenarios, so many situations in my life which just forced me to stay away from that particular thing. And it's my life. And when I see a young sportsman or a sportswoman struggling, the society not giving them their due, not giving the respect that they deserve, not giving them the financial freedom that they need. I am thinking. There's a long from I think it's 10 years now that I'm planning to get my sports school. Uh, should it has to be international standards, wherein I can train budding sportsmen. I'm also so deeply anguished about my country's Olympic performance. It's so pathetic. It just makes my head go down. I want my country
What
to
is
change Olympic
what is your
performances.
second wish?
My second wish to you know uh, keep my son a life away from you know fights and tension free life. For that, I'm planning to build a farmhouse because my son is so passionate about animals. He just love animals, and when I was young, I too loved that. I still do. I have a passion for wildlife. I want to have our farmhouse built. I know it will take lots of fortune, but that's one of second wish is to build our farmhouse. Maybe in the northern India, in northern India, in the foothills of Himalayas, maybe. I want to build a farmhouse for my son. And
What
third wish will be to, you know, I I want to have a house or a flat in Australia because I love that country. In Australia, for that also I need wealth to get a flat or a house built in Australia. So these are the three dreams that I have, which hope I accomplish
absolutely,
that. Yeah.
absolutely clear to me.
Yeah.
So keep your eyes closed. Don't
Okay.
just open
Okay.
them. Keep
Okay.
your
Okay.
eyes closed. If it's okay with you, if it is okay with you, then please go ahead with your closed eyes. I want to know, what if your opening of your Olympic, whatever you have, your international standards of opening that sports school, and having that your dream farmhouse for your son, for his highest good, where he can remain away from all the tensions and have a quality life, and the Australian house that you're looking for comes into reality right now, right today. How
Are you
do you feel?
serious about?
How would you feel? What will you feel? What people will say about you? It has already happened in your life, Ranadeep. Your school is there, it's already open. Your son is just running in that farmhouse, and your Australian house is just right away that you can see with those huts and all, that the gate that you can see of how it is leading to your house. How would you feel right now?
I think I don't need anything else in my life. I think that if I manage to get that, I think my life will be fulfilled.
How can you see your son feeling right now? Because he's in that farmhouse.
Yeah, I just love animals. I know there has to be so many animals. I mean, a few days back we went to a zoo, and he was just crying because he wanted to have a baby leopard. with him. He wanted to take that to his home and make him grow big and play with him. So I can, yeah, I can, I can understand.
And how do you see yourself with your wife smiling with you within that Australian house? Can you share a bit in the present tense of how you see your house that right now? What are you telling your wife right now?
I am telling her that, see, I promised you that I will make it, and here it is, our dream house, right in front of you, in the heart of Australia.
What is she saying you?
She's not saying me anything. I can see in her eyes.
Right. Okay. You can see something in her eyes. Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Great. Now, Ranandi, you have explained me how exactly you're feeling when you achieve all this, right? Now, what if you don't achieve all this? Absolutely nothing. You don't achieve the sports school, you don't get the farmhouse for your son, and you don't get that Australian house in which you just saw yourself with your wife and seeing in her eyes, which was sparkling and feeling proud of you. That doesn't happen. How do you feel? It is absolutely not happening. Where do you see yourself? Where do you see yourself going?
Well, I see myself back to that job, which I don't like doing. Back to life filled with tensions. Uh, uh, just I'm not able to control my anger anymore because it's one of my negativity that I somehow lose my anger because I'm not doing the things that I want to do, and then I'm just going deep down under the grave, I think. So I don't want that kind of a life.
It's painful, right?
Yeah.
You don't want to go there. You don't want to sit there.
No.
A lot of anger. You have the same job, which is monotonous, have the good salary, but not as much money as you can save for your property. Don't have a bank balance and savings, right? You're feeling deteriorated. Am I right?
Yes, you are.
Finally, feel grave as well.
Yeah.
Right. Right. I use the same words as you just explained me, so pardon me, but I had to use those words. So, uh, now, what is stopping you to go ahead and grab that Australian house and that school of yours and the farmhouse for your son? What is stopping Ranandeep today and has ever stopped him till now?
Well, an opportunity, maybe alternative source of income, and also the confidence level. I think sometimes I really doubt my abilities, because there were some events when I was young, when I was younger, which gave me this belief that maybe I'm not that good. I somehow this confidence maybe is stopping me from achieving the things that I want to achieve in my life, and also an opportunity, and also a door that I think there is a door that I I can see, but I fear that what if there's something more devastating on the other side of that door. I think
Right, Ranandeep. I asked you what is stopping you. You told me that there is a source of income, there is a doubt of your abilities, there is a lack of confidence, there is some opportunities that you missed and you're looking for, and there is a fear in your mind, and there is a lot of deviation. Am I right, Arandeep, in understanding you?
yes, yes, you are right.
Okay, okay. Ranandeep, you can open your eyes right now, and thank you so much for you did what you did.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Means there has been some detoxification of your system. Am I right?
Yes, you are. Thank you for doing this.
Yeah, I can feel that. So, Ranandeep, after listening to you, I have understood one thing. you are absolutely looking for a platform where you can achieve what you want to achieve, and you cannot see yourself in a space where you're not able to achieve all that. Because when I heard the word grave from your mouth, I was so deeply touched that I wanted to help you at any cost. And I've made up my mind that I'm going to pull Ranadeep out of this whole rut, right? He's my friend. He's in my every group. And I can't let him, I have to hold his hand today. If not today, then never. Do you agree with me? Do you trust me for that, Ranandi?
Yes, I do trust you. I do.
From a scale of 1 to 10, if 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest, how desperate are you to achieve those 3 wishes that you shared with me with when you saw your wife across you in that Australian house, that farmhouse, and that school, that Olympic that you want to go ahead with? How
10.
desperate you are to achieve it.
10 on 10. I really need to do that.
Absolutely. I knew that. It has to be 10 on 10. I can't see Ranadeep Singh, the grave that he spoke about. That touched my heart. So, Randeep, I have to share now that I have got a platform. It's an absolute right, measured platform for you, who Ranandeep is seeking for as help, who Ranandeep is seeking as a tool to use so that he can achieve his roadmap, which is measured and which has an outcome where he can calculate the right way and walk on that step to step. Would you like to know about that, Ranandeep?
Yes, I want to.
It's called Incredible You. It's a 10-week program where you will be going ahead with a step-by-step process. It's a software, Ranandeep. And all these wishes that you had shared with me, it is absolutely impossible that you cannot achieve them if you go for that software. Okay? I'll be your coach. I'm not the one who's going to put efforts. You're the one who's going to put efforts. Follow that process. It helps with your codes. It helps with your codes like anger, like your doubt of abilities, like your confidence matter, like the way you feel that you have fear, like the way you said you have deviation. It will work on your codes and convert them into empowering codes so that Ranandeep can work systematically.
He doesn't
He free,
return, then we'll.
he's freezed.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, yeah,
back. He's
yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Okay. So Ranandeep,
Yeah.
these are the aspects which I just told you, and there is much more to that program. But instead of elaborating more on that, I would like to know: would you go ahead and book your seat for that, so that you can achieve all your wishes that you are looking forward for? If you go ahead with that, I can again extend this call, and because I'm also short of time. I also have some clients waiting for me. I have a next call. So would you like to book your seat right away? And let me hold your hand, Ranandeep. Let me help you. Give this opportunity a shot. The doors
Yes.
are knocking, yelling to be opened.
Yes, if you hold my hand, if you guide me through, then yes, I
Right.
am in. I am in.
Would you like to know the value of this program?
Uh, I got to know from my I think I know that, but if I would like to know from you again, what's the
How
price?
much do you how much do you know that?
It's gone maybe 50,000 or something like that. I was thinking.
Absolutely. It was 90,000, initially. However, due to the COVID, it's reduced to 40K. So you
Okay.
can book your seat there as well. You can make the whole payment.
Okay.
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 Would you like to take this opportunity, Ranandi?
Yes.
Would you like to and pay this price to achieve all those 3 things that is shared with me wholeheartedly right away? I'm sending my number to you, Ranandi. Please do the deposits. Send me a screenshot so that I can send your details to the office. Is that okay?
Yes, it is. Send me.
I have shared that. You have sent across the screenshot to me. Thank you so much, Ranandeep. Now you are on the right lines. Our coach, called Shielpa Sharma, will be holding your hand, not let you, slip away. You will be working on yourself. You will be the responsible person, and you will be the owner of your ship, right? And you have opened the door, which I was knocking and yelling behind. So you have opened it. So I'm I'm proud of you, and I'm very, I would say that happy that you took the opportunity that was, showed to you today, and you took the right platform. Thank you very much. Take care of yourself, and I'll contact you once we set up the Zoom call of how you can begin your journey. Right?
Okay. Okay. Thank you
Take
so much,
care of
Shielpa.
yourself.
Thank you so much.
God
Looking
bless
forward to
you.
you.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah, Ranadeep.
Wow, that's one hell of a coach. Who would want to get coached by Shielpa Sharma? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Yeah, there's Vinay, there's Arif. Everybody wants to get coached from Shielpa Sharma.
And Shilpa, you were very powerful. You're getting into his head like never before. He'll definitely do it. There's no way that he can miss place. And
I
you
think
will.
I think we should get that recording and send it to Tony Robbins or something, or maybe Arfin Khan. Yeah, I think we should get that.
Somebody recording the video?
I'm recording.
Okay, no.
I'm recording it. Yeah, I
See,
have to record it. Yeah.
Govind is my friend, so he will start with the critical things, and I know he will come up with something. So Govind, I'm waiting for you. First, you will tell me what are the critical things about this call, because that's more important for me.
No, I didn't find anything as such critical.
Rene,
I
the
didn't have any
Govind,
points.
you are tell me something on my face. Please go ahead.
I
Okay,
have.
one thing I would say is probably few words again. Okay, you may not use them, like trust. And
हाँ बताओ
so those
बताओ
only.
तो
Like, हाँ वही ना बोला
कौन
trust words.
trust. Okay.
And
ठीक है.
last also you kind of used certain words. I can't recall them.
Right.
But it was good. Overall, it was good.
ठीक है.
liked it.
Trust मैं नहीं use करूँगी. ठीक है. समझ गई हूँ. Okay. Now the rest of the जनता can talk. Yes.
So like it was like within the 20 minutes, like I felt it was more time. It took more time.
Okay.
20 to 30 minutes, right? I felt it took more time to go. That I felt. I don't know
Good.
whether it was in the time or not, but I felt it. Yeah.
I think she did both. I think strategic and discovery. So
Yeah, I did.
No.
it both.
No, I did it किया और फिर किया. Break लेने के बाद किया.
Okay.
मैंने आप लोगों को I didn't allow you to give your feedback ना because I was in that flow which I never wanted to get break. So okay, I took your Adhiyen आपने जो बोला drag किया. I think I'll keep that in mind. Is there anything else that you find critical?
No.
That's it? Okay. Now, anyone else with a critical one, and then you can follow with the positive ones.
In the last moment, you said that you can send me the amount to the account. Maybe I don't know that what is right, but I did not even come to the fifth session. But I'm just giving a general feedback what I felt. So instead of telling that you pay me to the account, you can say that I'll send you the link. You can pay through that link. After this call, once he gets that trust कि हाँ भाई system genuine है, उसके बाद उसको थोड़ा आप ऑफर करना चाहते हो तो फिर आप बता सकते हो कि मेरे को कैश दे सकते हो या आप अकाउंट में ट्रांसफर कर सकते हो. Maybe I don't know.
I would like to say here now, because this is a very important point you picked up. This is a general scenario which you have seen in all the discovery calls. That's why you're making this point. Let me clear now. When the client is ready to pay you in full, there is no question that you would ask him for a 5K installment because the client is ready first.
Yes.
So why would I experiment? I would take my 40K in one go. Second, when I give my own link, right, the money will be given right away to me. Otherwise, it will go to office, right? So I would not like to give that link at all, because I would have the money in my account. Otherwise, it will go through the link of the office. All the GSTs will be included. He will be in loss. And the money that will be coming in my account will take a lot of time. Why would I take that risk? So I know from what school you're coming from. This is because of the discovery calls you have attended so many. So that's why you're saying that. I understand that, but this is my logic, if you can understand.
Yeah. Cool. I'm done.
Yeah, Arif, you wanna say something? Arif, Tajinder?
Yeah, I wanted to say that it actually didn't feel that it was dragged or long, because it went in a flow, and the connect was from the word go, from the beginning till the end, and it never felt like dragged or long. And the coaches also say, like, Smita takes almost 45 minutes for a discovery session. So that's what she said once. So that can go up, to any limits. And besides that, I found that Kochi, from beginning he was coming up with more than what was asked. Okay, so somehow it also helped. But anyway, it was, we are practicing, and you already know the questions, so you were giving more than what was asked. That's it.
Okay, Tajinder is left and Haripriya is left.
शिल्पा बहुत अच्छा बहुत ज्यादा अच्छा मेरे लिए तो एक्चुअली मेरा ये फर्स्ट डिस्कवरी सेशन ही है एक तरह से। तो आप जैसे उनको लेके गए रणदीप को, तो अगर मैं आपके इनकी जगह पे होती तो हाँ ठीक है, वो इमोशनल कनेक्ट बन रहा था, सब था, आप उसको प्लेजर पे लेके गए, फिर पेन पे लेके आए, उनको रियलाइज करवाया, सब अगर ऐसा होता तो हाँ ठीक है, सब ऐसे ही जाता। बस पॉइंट वहां पे आता जहां आपने पेमेंट कहा, वहां जरूर बस मैंने पूछना था कि नाउ आई डोंट हैव दैट मच मनी, कोई और पेमेंट मोड है, बस सिर्फ यहाँ तक जाना था मैंने। बाकी हाँ ठीक है, ट्रस्ट वर्ड ठीक है, शायद गोविंद को लगा नहीं यूज करना चाहिए, पर अगर मेरे लिए वो ट्रस्ट वर्ड आप यूज कर रहे हो तो हाँ मेरे को अच्छा लगेगा। बल्कि मतलब वो डिपेंड करता है कि हाँ आप किस क्लाइंट के साथ बात कर रहे हो, कैसे बात कर रहे हो, पर अगर मेरे लिए है तो बाकी हाँ मेरे को लगता है कि हाँ ये मेरे फ्रेंड हैं, अगर ये इस प्रोसेस के थ्रू मेरे को यहाँ तक लेके जा सकते हैं तो शायद आगे भी मेरे लिए कुछ कर सकते हैं वाकई। तो बाद में जैसे आपने बोला कि यू हैव टू डू इट, यू हैव टू टेक ओनरशिप, वो चीज यूज की, हाँ फिर बाद में मेरे को कॉल के बाद स्ट्राइक करता है, यस she was saying this thing, you have to take ownership, it means I have to do something for me also, it doesn't mean that she will be doing everything, it means I will be doing something for myself also। वो बाद में कॉल के बाद मैं रियलाइज करती, मतलब मैं आपको अभी की सिचुएशन बता रहा हूँ कि मैं इस प्रोसेस के थ्रू जाने के बाद क्या करूंगी, तो मेरे लिए बहुत अच्छा था। थैंक यू।
Right. Vinay, would you like to say something?
No, I'm done.
He's done. Okay, Vinay is done.
I already said it was a wonderful one. I mean, it was intense and straight to the point.
Right. Thank you, Vinay. So yes, Govind.
I wanted to, So Tajinder, the points that she raised, right? I think they are very much correct. So not the trustworthy thing, the other thing, like you need to take charge or do something about it. That is very much correct, and I think everyone must try to include that. Okay, so that's my take.
Right. Haripriya, आप बोलना चाहेंगे कुछ? Yeah.
Shilpa, Ranadeep was closing his eyes and imagining, and he didn't let me in throughout the program. But as far as I know you, I have been messaging everybody, let me in. Yeah, Ranadeep went off into imagination, so I think you might have taken him through that. So as far as I know you, you are awesome, you are great. So my feedback will be very positive for you. I know you are a great coach. Hope I'm not wrong. And Ranadeep, please, ऐसा मत करो यार. When you want to close your eyes, give the host to somebody. I lost the total call. Unmute yourself. Yeah, maybe is imagination only. Unmute. ऐसा क्या जादू कर दिया शिल्पा ने?
See, Ranadeep, you're the most important person to give the feedback because पहले कोची से पूछा जाता है, फिर बाकी लोगों से पूछा जाता है. So I'm asking you the last. Please tell me your feedback. That's the most important one because you know how you felt.
Yeah, I felt really awesome. You took me to a different world. You just took me to a different.
वो समझ में आ took me to different world.
Stop laughing, Haripriya. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah. So see, if a coach does this, then I think who won't wanna be coachy to him or her. I think it was my first discovery session, and I just loved it. If you tell me to pinpoint any mistakes, I can't. I was into a different world. And thank you for doing this.
Right. Done. This call.
Yeah.
2 बज रहे हैं.
Yeah. Thank you everybody for coming in. Thank you. Vinay, thank you, Ji. Thank you, Arif. Thank you, Adhiyen. Govind, Tajinder, Sree, take care of yourself. Inform me about your surgery.
Can you give your number, please?
Arif ने positive feedback है गई. Arif, you didn't say anything.
Oh.
Arif ने कुछ बोला ही नहीं.
अरे इतना तो बोला, you didn't hear.
Arif, I said.
He added his point.
Okay, I have one more thing. I have one more thing to add if you want. Hello.
Yeah, Arif.
Am I audible?
Yes,
Yeah.
you are.
So when you began, so your voice was a little higher, on a higher pitch. But when can others please mute?
It's from Vinay.
This is the duty of the host.
Yeah, I think it's 2:00. Everybody's feeling hungry, including me.
Just one thing.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
one thing that I really liked when she pitch had toned down, and when she told about this Aladdin lamp, and when you talk about closing his eyes, your voice was somewhat like only he could hear in his dreams. So that was very therapeutic kind of voice.
Yes, I had to change the modulation of my voice. It was an intentional thing, and this may not go with everyone, but I do it like that. मैं अपना tone change कर देती हूँ because I have to take the other person in trance. So that's I do.
That was really good, really good.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Mr. Arif. Thank you very much. Okay, have a happy meal, afternoon, food.
Yeah, thank you, guys. Bye, everybody. Bye.
Can you send the
Yes, Arif, you want to say something?
can you send the link of this recording?
Yes, I will share that. I should share that to your email address, or you want it personally?
Anyway, in group or to my mail.
Okay. I will send that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.